Hello and welcome to Greenify. Today we are working with one of the most beautiful trailing succulents, Sedum morganianum, also known as donkey's tail, and I'll show you how to grow it properly and how to transplant it without losing all these delicate leaves. So first, let's talk care. The Sedum morganianum or donkey's tail, just like any other succulent, loves bright indirect light, but we should avoid harsh afternoon sun that can burn the leaves. So if you are living in southern hemisphere, a south or a west facing window works great, and if you're living in northern hemisphere, then a north or a west facing window works well. When it comes to watering, less is more for succulents, so wait until the soil is completely dry before watering deeply. And the reason is because this plant stores water in its leaves, so overwatering is the fastest way to cause rot. In terms of the pot, we should always take a pot with hole or holes at the bottom so that extra water can drain out easily, and then we should cover that hole with pebble or stone or broken clay pot. And in terms of the soil, we should use well draining cactus or succulent soil, which is essentially 50% garden soil, 30% of sand, and rest 20% of perlite and stones or gravel. And adding perlite helps even more. And I have also created a separate video on how to create different types of soil for different plants, and the link is in the description box below. As you can see, my beautiful Sedum morganianum has definitely overgrown its small pot and needs a new place, and I have therefore selected a planter which I can keep on the tabletop. So I've not selected a hanging basket but a planter with legs so that we can look at the canopy or the trailing stems from the top. The biggest challenge in transplanting this plant is that the leaves fall off very easily. See, and that's pretty normal, and that's why we need to be very careful while transplanting this plant. While I'm preparing my fresh succulent mix, I'm watering my plant with water, and we'll leave it for 20 minutes so that the whole root ball can come out easily. Now I have chosen a pot which fits into my new planter, and it has got drainage holes which I'm covering with these pebbles so that the water doesn't drain out directly, and have filled my pot up to 1/3 level with fresh potting mix. Now after about 20 minutes, when the soil has fully soaked the water, and we need to take out the pot and press the sides or the wall of the pot very gently, and then turn it sideways, and then very carefully or very gently we have to take out the entire root ball of the plant without pulling the stem of the plant. The root ball is coming out very nicely, and it has left the pot fully, although there were a few leaves which have fallen off, but we are not going to throw them. We're actually going to grow them, and there's a bonus tip at the end for that as well. So we'll now put this root ball into the new pot, and yes, our transplanting is done. Because the new pot is bigger than the previous one, which of course it would be, therefore we have to add some additional soil from the sides so that the plant fits well in the new pot. Now we'll transfer this newly transplanted Sedum morganianum in its new planter, and see how it looks so beautiful. And there is no need to water it further because we have already watered it thoroughly, and this will allow the damaged leaves to heal on their own and recover. So now it's time for bonus tip. As I mentioned, we are not going to throw them but grow them. So we have collected all those baby leaves and have grown them into these little baby plants. So we just selected leaves without any tearings and had let them callus over for 1 to 3 days to prevent rot, and then had placed it on top of dry succulent soil. And that's how we can grow and transplant this plant successfully. Handle gently, water sparingly, and let it grow beautifully. Thank you.